Hi, everyone. Kevin Martin, Chief Research Officer at I4CP. Super excited to give you this sneak preview of a brand new report we're publishing called The New Corporate Currency. Now, they say it takes a crisis to reveal the true character of an individual. Well, the same could be said for an organization and its leaders. Funny timing, eh? Well, unfortunately, over the last several years, there's been many headlines, all too many headlines. Brand devaluation, shareholder devaluation, environmental catastrophe, even loss of life due to toxic organizational cultures and dubious leadership behavior. Now, couple that with over the last few decades, we've seen a very demonstrable shift in the corporate value equation, where it's reported now up to 90% of a company's value is in intangible assets, such as culture and brand. Soft is the new hard, and culture holds the key. But it's not just I4CP saying that. Look at what these influential stakeholders have to say. In 2017, the National Association of Corporate Directors published their own Blue Ribbon Commission study called Culture as a Corporate Asset. In early 2019, State Street Global Advisors issued a proxy letter where the theme was aligning corporate culture with long-term strategy and the importance of that. And then just a few months ago, in late 2019, the Business Roundtable issued a redefined statement of the purpose of a corporation so that it lends value or creates value for all stakeholders, not just shareholders. Now, we've known that culture is critical. It's one of 5 domains of high-performance organizations. We know that based on decades of I4CP research. But we also know that culture is incredibly hard to measure, monitor, and manage. In fact, in a major study that we published last year, based on survey data we collected from executives at over 6,000 organizations worldwide, that only 15% of organizations that try to change their corporate culture were actually highly successful at doing so. So following that study, we conducted numerous CEO surveys and interviews. And we followed that with in-depth phone interviews of many public company board members, with the sole purpose of trying to find out from them, what is it about corporate culture that they want to have access or understanding or information related to that they don't right now? And what is their advice to HR? All of that is laid out in our report, The Corporate Currency. We also posit this model. Simply put, purpose is what the company stands for, why it's in business, what it does, and it better connect to the heads and hearts of the stakeholders that it wants to attract and retain. Culture is what people experience while working at your workplace. And it's what they experience through what's rewarded, what's penalized, etc. It's that experience of working there that dictates how someone talks about the firm. How they talk about the firm creates your perception. It dictates your identity. That is your brand. Simply put, your brand must reflect your purpose, and the linchpin between purpose and brand is your culture. Now, in this report, we lay out the overarching measures and indicators related to a strong or resonating purpose, a healthy culture, and a strong brand. We also outline 10 different types of cultures that we see most prevalent among high-performance organizations. And we also put out there 12 different traits to a healthy culture that were revealed in our culture renovation research. All of those are available to our members in this research report to demystify this new corporate currency. Now, also in this report, a special treat for HR. One of the questions that we asked of every board member that we interviewed is, what would you like to see from the head of HR that you're not getting right now? 6 of those board members' quotes are in this report and something we call the board's eye view of HR. So if you're an I4CP member, please go to i4cp.com, log in with your member ID, and get this report right now. If you're not an I4CP member, we invite you to explore us. Please email our head of marketing, Eric Samdahl. Thank you for your time. Be well, stay safe. Take care.